Whoa! Whoa!
I am here at 9 minutes late. I'm practically on time. Actually, almost late this time, but not quite, you know, nearly. I am playing Planet Zoo today. It'll be a 3-hour stream, most likely, because I have errands tomorrow. But it may be earlier, because I'm feeling a bit nauseous for some reason. I don't know why. Heat wave, probably, honestly. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, how are things and stuff? Hey, Ray. Good job on the first redeem. Well done, well done. Hey, Bird, how goes? Dragon, heya. Keep not getting stream notifications. You're mad about it? Well, dang. Hi, Patat. How you doing? What a shame. Yeah. You're not new, but hello regardless. Neither are you, Bert. But hello to you as well. Regardless of your newness. Don't you quote me before I... That's not... How dare you? That's my words. Still another 4 minutes before I say it myself. Got him. Ugh. It's true, I did. Crim self. Yeah. I'm late? I'm not late. I'm always on time. Well, I'm always late. That's kind of the point, I guess. Never mind. I am late. You're right. I'm fine. I was just petting my cat. I'm so anti-wizard, I'm never on time. Indeed. You said it, yeah. It's true. Okay, I should probably switch over cam, huh? It's a cam. Switch over to the game, is what I meant to say, really. Let's see. Let's see. No, not face cam. I messed up. I said the wrong thing. Obviously. It's almost like after 400 days of watching, I'm becoming predictable. No, that's impossible. I would never. Predictability, outrageous. No crimcam. I'll make an avatar if I have to. Don't make me threaten you with my VTuber avatar that I haven't finished. Facecam's great. You can really emphasize your disappointment in chat. I don't move my face when I talk. I have a work. Yeah, I've had a work in progress for like 2 years or 3 years or something. I just never. I decided not to do it because like I started it because I was planning on streaming, and then I didn't stream, so I stopped it. And then I started streaming, and then asked if anybody would be interested in a VTuber avatar, and it was pretty much a resounding no. I was like, okay, so I just didn't finish it. And so, you know, that was like probably a year and a half ago or something like that. I don't know. It was pretty early on. I think that facepalm alone would have been worth it. Maybe. I'm not a ventriloquist. I just don't move my face. I open my mouth and my jaw doesn't move. Just my lips and my tongue, mostly. And I blink sometimes, I guess. But that's about it. But yeah, the facepalm maybe would have had some. I probably didn't show any disappointment on my face, but I definitely hit myself pretty hard. The gray seal isn't actually in danger. They never are. One of my wild boars? No, my seals. Oh, maybe they are actually. Turns out. Outsider for the gender ratio. They're gonna grow up such a weird period of time. I'm having a hard time getting them all sorted. Get out of here, you. Get out of here, you. All he is out of here. One of my wild boars got stuck outside the fence. Don't know how that happened, but it's fine, because all I have to do is this. And that should allow them to get in now. This random stuff happens all the time. Don't know why it happens, it just does. Anyway, you know your chat has really enjoyed watching you get jump scared at literally everything, including your own stream notifications. That's fun. Yeah, when I get jump scared, my body and my mouse moves pretty aggressively, but the face doesn't change. I think you need proof of the face not moving? I don't think you do. I think you just take my word for it. What animals was I working on today? I'm doing Tundra Taiga. I'm almost done streaming this game because I'm going to be stopping once the Tundra Taiga creatures are all done. I'll be saying that a couple times throughout the stream just to remind people, since I know people come here for the stream specifically. But the frame rate's getting real bad, and I've played it for a long time, so I'd like to switch it up. So I'm going to be finishing off the Tundra Taiga animals, and then switching to a different game. Because I need variety. So I know I need the snow leopard, and red pandas. I think there was one more animal. I have to check, though. Crimsoff, Grimcam, Criminal. Yeah, there's a lot of words that work well with that. We're in good crimpany? Isn't crimpany something else? Isn't that like a type of, like, embroidery or something? So I just did the ibex and the bison. I've done Arctic fox a long time ago. I've done cougar, lynx, badger. I think I just finished black bear, I think. Formosan black bear and giant panda. This is the panda enclosure. You can't really tell, but it is the panda enclosure. You just have to believe me. See his little eye holes. In the head. See, there you go. This was the Formosan black bear right next to the pandas, but this one actually shaped like a bear instead of a head because I had too many bears all at once at the end. So they're both done. Why is this one? Is it still stuck? Why is it stuck? Get out of there. You are welcome to leave. Why can't you navigate out of that? There. Now I can leave. We ruin my paths because you get stuck in between little holes in the fences. Outrageous. Can relate. Yeah. Yeah. So can most people, I imagine, unfortunately. Alright. So giant panda's done. Gray seal done. Grizzly bear done. Himalayan brown bear I don't think I've done yet. But again, it's just another bear. Maybe no, wait, hold on. Maybe this was the Himalayan brown bear. And maybe I haven't done that. This is the Formosan black bear, yeah. Where's the Himalayan brown bear? I thought I had the brown bears. Did I make another bear enclosure over here somewhere? I think this is the grizzly bear enclosure. Why are there so many freaking bears? Yeah, I don't have... Okay, I didn't have the Himalayan brown bear yet. I'm not sure I'll do it, honestly. I think they're the ones that require, I think that they require conservation credits. Oh no, I already have them, don't I? Yeah, I already have 1, 2. That's in their solitary, so I do have them already. Then I've done macaques and penguins, llamas, moose, beaver, pronghorn, raccoon, red deer, red fox, red crowned crane, Siberian tiger, striped skunk, so snow leopard, red pandas, and the bears are the only ones left. These two are okay, but they're kind of like old for animals in my zoo. I'll take one, because I need a male and a female, and this one's an okay one, and that one's way too expensive. It's about to roll over, that's why I need to take it now. Game volume seems really quiet today. It shouldn't be. I didn't adjust the settings at all. Nothing's happening. I mean... Oh, one of my security guards is telling people off. Is it audible? I definitely didn't adjust my settings. I haven't done in I don't know how long. It's been at the settings it's always at. Now it's loud for me. But weird, yeah. I don't know. Application audio's good. It's at -10, which it's always at. I don't know. Maybe just because I'm extra loud and nothing, there's no like no music in the background. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not louder normally, am I? No, I'm at 0, which is always what I'm at. I can lower myself a bit, but I feel like that's just going to cause me problems later on a different game. The music is just very quiet right now. I don't know about the menu music, but... soundtrack volume's... normal. Dunno what to tell you. Have you checked your, oh no, it's definitely me. Don't lower myself, that would mess with the tides. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, I don't really want to do another bear enclosure. I guess that's kind of the downside to making all the animals from one biome, is you'll get a lot of similar animals. Like the different, like, deer and the bisons and stuff. That's painting. I don't want painting. I want a flattened foundation. There you go. So having to come in here to make another bear is kind of frustrating. Since bears just kind of look the same for the most part. It's not very exciting to make an animal that looks almost exactly the same as several other animals you've tried. So I may forego the bear enclosure purely because I just can't be bothered to make another bear. But I will do the snow leopard, and I will do the red panda. Because they're cute. And if I have time, I'll do the Himalayan brown bear too. I suspect that today is probably the last day I'll be doing the game. I'm not positive. It's either going to be this time or next time. But, you know, I'll see how long it takes me to do the first 2 enclosures. And if I have the time, I'll do the 3rd one. And if not, then I'll decide if I'm going to do it again. I don't think that they need a very big enclosure. I think the snow leopards are okay with a small one. For the most part. Because they're, you know, quite small creatures, and there's not a whole lot of necessity for sprinting around the place. Okay. Good. See if there's any more snow leopards on offer. No males. They are solitary, I think, so it's only going to be able to get 1 of each. Yeah. So I'll make the enclosure, and then I won't put them in until I get a male. The red pandas, I think, are pretty... Dang, of course. Alright, well, let me look at them instead. Red pandas need... solitary as well, so 1 to 2. They're both solitary. Well, we can get 1 male. Got to go for the cheaper ones, because I can't be bothered to pay some outrageous amount for a red panda. That one's okay, that one's worse. So we gotta take that one, I think, probably. Yep. Dangerous fighting due to overcrowding. I guess a cougar baby grew up. Get out of here, Arank. Oh, they don't have any beds in there. Really? I thought I'd put some bedding in there. Did they not need habitat? Or whatever? Habitat, I meant shelter. No, they don't need shelter. Oh, they do need shelter. I just didn't give them enough. If I unpause now that there's not 3 of them in there, is that enough? Mostly, not entirely. Okay, well, in that case, let me just, edit this, grab this. Struggle through the frame rate. You can do it. You can do it. Ah! Okay. Get one of these. Bring it over here somewhere. Of course, it's going to be the wrong way around. That's fine. Hey, RC, how you doing? Over, down. Okay, that should be enough extra shelter. I do want to throw in some grass for them to bed upon. Put it underneath these. There you go. Ta-da! Bedding. Doing good. Bacon banana bread. Ooh, fun. Doing pretty alright. I haven't made banana bread in forever. I should probably do that at some point. I quite like bananas, and I quite like bread. Okay, red panda, I'm gonna keep the red fence. I'm gonna put it, like, over top here. I think. What do they look like? They look like raccoons, so it's gonna be kind of a difficult thing to do. Yeah, but it's great. Yes. I'd like to also make carrot cake at some point. I haven't made carrot cake in a long time. And I quite like cake, and I quite like carrots. Therefore, carrot cake is, much like banana bread, fantastic. Okay, there's my red panda. Carrot cake is also so good, yeah. Best thing about carrot cake is the excess to make cream cheese icing. Excuse, yes. Better baking it for everyone. Can't do that. Come on now. Ah, yeah, cream cheese frosting. I miss it. I should make it, but it would make my tummy hurt so bad. I haven't been able to find any dairy-free cream cheese anywhere. Alright. It's kind of more of a fox, but, you know, it's something. I don't think I'm going to be able to, like, make this without assistance, so I am gonna... I guess attach it to the belly, because it'll be easier to get a path there. Okay. And then we'll have the staff path going up the middle just so that I can get the bears in there. I start adjusting them around. The fox is perfect. It's not a fox! It's a red panda! I think I needed a female red panda. Right? Yes, okay. That one that I just saw wasn't too expensive for how good it was, so I'll take that one. Okay, we have our 2 red pandas. Oh! I can't remember what animals look like. It's normal. It's normal and fine. Oh, that was an accident. They need to go to the other place first. Cancel move, cancel move. Then you go to quarantine first. They don't make the entire zoo ill. Where's my nearest quarantine? Right there. Never put frosting on carrot cake. Should try it next time. Yeah, you can go. It's really easy to go overboard because carrot cake's already kind of sweet. So if you do put frosting on it, be very cautious. I quite like carrot cake with coffee. I used to go to a neighbor's house, like a family friend, with my grandmother, and we would play Yahtzee together, and she would always make, the neighbor would always make carrot cake and like this special blend of coffee that she had. And we'd always just play Yahtzee while eating carrot cake and drinking coffee. It's great. Yeah, it gets really moist too. Wouldn't it fall apart easier with frosting? Cream cheese frosting isn't very, like, it's quite, like, firm as far as frostings go. I use seafoam frosting for my... when I make devil's food cake, which is my favorite kind of cake. And that's very different. Seafoam, yeah. It's called seafoam. I don't remember what it's made of or how to make it. I have a recipe somewhere. It's made of, yeah, like, yeah, right here. Egg whites, dark, like brown sugar, water, teaspoon vanilla extract. It's just very simple. Very simple. Criticize me for my seafoam frosting as if I didn't know what I was talking about. Kuh. Kuh. Everybody knows that the devil's food cake needs to have seafoam frosting because the ocean's evil. Perfectly reasonable. Gotta try it. It's good. Made enough batter to fill 2 loaf pans. You have batter for like 2 more. Might have gone overboard. You can never go overboard. Just freeze it. Freeze the carrot cake and eat it later. It's good. Not carrot cake, sorry. Banana bread. Freeze the banana bread and eat it later. I think I find that bread freezes and unfreezes quite well. This frame rate's crazy bad. I don't know what to do. It's so bad. Ooh, hello. This is Skunkfish Bunt Cake. That's a good name. That's very funny. Hi, thanks for the raid. It's very kind. We were talking about cakes and breads. Ooh, 2 raid. This is our dumpster now. I don't know about that. It's my dumpster. But thank you. Get double rated. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. It's very kind. Welcome, welcome. I'm making animal shapes for my zoo enclosures. This is not a fox. This is a red panda. But I have other ones that are actual, like, animals. It's kind of hard to see them, but there's a lot of them. And the frame rate is dying horribly, so... It's not a fox! How dare you! I got, like, ibex, I got, like, bison, I got bears, I got pandas. Tons of animals. Just hard to see, because they have stuff in them. If I go into my zoo work zones, I think they're easier to see. There you go. There's all my animal shapes. The wolves do have shoes, it's true, see? They got little shoes. And I got Wolverine here. I got a deer being ridden by a boar, being ridden by a swan right there. It's great. It's a lot of fun. Been watching me play this here and there. It's a neat zoo. It is. Thank you. Oh, something's going on. Oh, no. Water treatment broke. That's probably fine, right? Who needs water treatment? But yeah. I very much appreciate the raids. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I should probably put the I should probably put the red pandas into the enclosure so I can actually make the red panda look like a red panda. That's not to say that it doesn't, of course, already, but you know. But I can make him look more like a red panda with reference. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make it look properly, because without the markings on the cheekies, I feel like it'd be difficult to identify what it is. It's kind of like it looks like it'll look like a raccoon if it's not for the cheekies. I had red panda in a fox onesie. Yeah, that's fun. Their nose isn't nearly this long. They got their little, like, neck thingy. Not a big fan of raw egg. Would probably avoid seafoam frosting. Oh, alright, well, geez. Fine, I guess. That's fine. Whatever. It's not like it's delicious and fantastic or anything. Now it looks like a weasel. Or a frog with a tail. Like a tadpole frog. Whatever that species, not species, whatever that stage of, like, frog life is when it's turning from a frog into a tadpole. The other way around, actually. The other way around. I remember their tails are a lot bigger than they look. That doesn't make any sense. Than you'd think. Sounds just like uncooked meringue. It's very similar to meringue, but it's not the same. Use brown sugar instead of granulated white sugar. Or whatever you want to call it. Different type of sugar, basically. It's almost the only difference. And you throw in some, like, extra vanilla, I guess. That's about the same. Otherwise, but there is a difference. It's just not... it's not super different. But, yeah, whenever I make devil's food cake, I always toss on seafoam frosting. Is good. Okay, give me a pause. Okay, I want to have like a neutral standing pose. That's not quite what I'm looking for, but that's closer. I could probably use this and just make up the feet positions. Just need to make sure I know what it looks like. That's all I need. Okay, there you go. I've taken a screenshot so that I can find an easier way to make it. It doesn't require me to keep looking at it over and over again. There you go. Make sure it doesn't block chat. No, my swan! Stop it. You. No. Actually, you know. How about that? That's probably easier. I just pressed F1, hoping it would take me back to the location I was just at. As if I was playing Dwarf Fortress. Okay. Its head's very small. I thought it was a lot bigger than that. Do we have like a little, like, I don't know, a curve here? Like a very slight curve that leads into the bottom of the jaw? And the nose kind of comes out at an angle like this, then goes into the brow. But the brow is like very much like vertical. It goes like almost straight up. Then the head goes back and around. This is probably a bit too tall, so we're going to shore that up a bit. The ears are going to have to come in later. And it's just a big tube. Like, its head doesn't really, like, do anything. It just goes into head. Head turns I'm sorry. The head just turns into the body. Not head. The head does not turn into the head. The head goes, like, up and then just kind of, like, tubes out the entire body. Okay. I mean, this needs to be a little bigger, and this bump here needs to be a little further back. Now it's too long, I think. This is trial and error. This is the hard part. Just getting the neck proportions correct. This needs to be a little bit further out. This needs to be a little bit further up. Not by much, just enough. And this is a little bit too round, because it does go basically vertically up, but I might fudge it a bit to make it look more accurate. Which I know sounds crazy. I haven't had fudge in a long time either. Should make some fudge. Does fudge take milk? I don't remember. Okay. Gonna go ahead and split the leg from here up to here so it doesn't have to be there. So I can move the head independent of that. That is too long. The head needs to come a bit closer to the bare. Like that, maybe. This is very silly looking. Trust the progress. Progress? Process. God, what is... Something's going on today. I'm just bad at speaking. Okay, they're very chunky. They got them short limbs, but they're like, thick because they have to climb a lot. I guess, honestly, they're not that short. It looks ridiculous. Have I lost all of my artistic talent? Maybe. The legs aren't nearly long enough. Come on now. There you go. Oh, just normally made with dairy, but doesn't have to be? Okay. I don't need this tail at all. I don't know why it's like this. Go away, tail. Red panda tail hangs like, along like the ground. It's about the same length as the body. Okay. Now it's too thick around the chest. I am worried about the leg. I didn't get a good screenshot of the leg, and I said I would just make it up, but now that I've looked at it for a bit, I don't think I can make it up. Because I don't understand how legs work, clearly. Can you stand? I need you to stand instead of walking. Can one of you stand still? Without moving for a sec? Thank you. Okay, well, they're a lot stockier than I thought they'd be. But that's okay. Anyway, yeah, so maybe if I make some fudge, I'll try to, well, fudge it, you know, to not be milky. The legs are pretty short, but they're longer than I've made them by quite a ways. Look up vegan fudge recipes for a good starting point. I could do, that makes sense. It's hard to say though, because a lot of vegan recipes, instead of just like making like, you know, dairy free or whatever, they'll remove and they'll like replace things. Not replace, they'll like add extra things that are wholly unnecessary to like accentuate the recipe more or whatever, because you know, a lot of times when you replace stuff, it like misses out on a critical flavor or texture or something. So they'll have like an extra additional thing that didn't need to be there just so that it tastes or has a consistency closer to what you'd want. So I always have a hard time with vegan recipes because a lot of times they try to make it taste too close or feel too close to the original when they could just very subtly change some ingredients instead of multiples. I don't know. I could try it still, but I hesitate because the last few times I've tried to use vegan recipes, it's always just kind of tasted weird because it doesn't have the correct assortment of ingredients. That's not quite what I mean, but I wish I had a good example. I say things a lot of times and don't have any examples to back up what I'm trying to like talk about and reference, but I tried to make something a while ago and it had me add like chili flakes or something like that. I can't remember. It was something that didn't sound wrong in the recipe, but didn't make a whole lot of sense. And it just changed the flavor of whatever I was trying to make, like, really badly, like for the worse. But I wish I could remember what it was. Well, that's not right. Oh, the back's really messed up too. I guess that's part of the reason it looks weird. I went to go do detail work without finishing up the base. But yeah, it's not to say I have anything against, like, vegan food. I think a lot of it's fine. I just sometimes would like my recipes to be fine instead of unique, I guess. I need this tail to be a bit poofier and less square, please. It's closer. I mean, it's looking more like a red panda now. I think the butt's still wrong somewhere. Maybe I just need to connect this up to here instead. It's too long. I think this is too big, this leg. We're gonna grab that and move it. That's okay. And then this goes up a lot less shallow. I don't think I need this to be nearly as long as it is. It just needs to be, like, notably... The tail is... Well, the tail's actually might be too thick. If If I scoot it in, it might look more correct. Is that better? Maybe. It seems a bit too thin, like right around here. That also could be just because I haven't finished adjusting everything correctly. Pull that out. Probably a bit better. It might be too long now, but hard to say for sure. Also, this needs to come back further, too. Of course. Like that. Like this. And like this. Yeah, it's probably alright. Problem is that they often try to remake the recipe instead of making a substitution to non-vegan ingredients. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Stuff you've seen and cooked using those was sometimes questionable, but very often really good. Yeah, see, I think that's probably it. It's like, it's not so much that I want a recipe that is like the thing I want, but, you know, a different thing. I just want, like you say, I want to replace the ingredients that I can't have anymore. Which is difficult to come across a lot of the time. Or to be like things I just can't get a hold of. Like I said, I can't find like vegan or, you know, non-dairy cream cheese. Right now, I don't know why, I just can't find it anywhere. And if that's like something that is required, I'd be like, well, I can't do that, so whoops. So into critical thinking. Critical thinking. Ugh. Do you think I have time to think? Can't you see this incredible panda that I'm making? And how much it looks exactly like a red panda and not anything else? I think part of the reason it's its legs just don't look right, if that makes sense. Well, I guess it doesn't, because I haven't explained it. Its legs are, like, very, I don't know, thick. Like, I think it's just a fur. But it's, like, very thick for the size of its body. Like, and they're in weird spots. Like, they're very, like, it looks like it's very, like, it's coming out of its neck, like a shoulder on a human would do, basically. But on animals, that's very strange. They usually have, like, a longer neck. I'm having difficulties. There you go. It's a bit aggressive, that claw, but gets the point across. It climbs trees. It's also too long. I need to shrink it. Can you please give me the thing? I don't know why it's pointing that direction. There. That's probably a bit closer to what I'm looking for. This needs to be like this, and then this needs to go out more like that. And then up more like this. It just kind of like goes into the neck, which is like right here. Then this whole head needs to become a little bit longer now. I use this to figure it out. Okay, like around there maybe? That's way too thick. Need to pull this back. This needs to go down. This needs to be back. Come out. That's probably closer. It looks wild. Like, its body is so absurd shaped. It's gonna be one of those ones I have to, like, adjust a bunch of stuff to, like, the wrong proportions just to make it look more like a real animal could look. 'Cause it looks too weird. It's true for all internet recipes, yeah, I suppose. Using your common sense. Ask for an ingredient out of the moon that you can buy in one tiny store in the middle of nowhere. That happens a lot, too. Just like, I can't, again, it's one of those things where, like, once you see it, it makes sense, but you can't give an example of off the top of your head, because I just cannot fathom what weird nonsense they would ask for. But, like, it's always, like, you know, easy to make recipe, you know, 10 minutes, you know, it's whatever. It's like, you know, here's this incredibly niche, like, curry you can only find, like, in Southern California. And it's like, what the hell? What do you want from me? That'd be convenient for me. Plentiful moon ingredients. That's true, yeah. I mean, it looks nothing like a red panda, but, like, I swear I've got, like, all the proportions basically correct now. The ears are missing, and the patterning, of course, but it should look more like what it's supposed to look like. It just kind of looks like a baboon who stole the ears. Well, you know, I was going to put him back on, but I just needed to try to make sure the body shape was correct first. I think this is too high by a lot, and this is, like, nonsense. There's, like, a little... They have, like, a tuft of fur on it that I'm trying to, like, emulate, but I can't quite get it right. And this needs to be, like, further down. Around here, and it goes up there like that, and then up here like that, and straight into there, basically. That's probably closer. Still looks a bit weird, but definitely closer. I think it's just because the snout is so flat. Looks weird. Yeah, the ear's, like, right here. And they're very large. Come on. It's like there-ish, and it, like, comes around like this. Would you cooperate with me, game, for 5 seconds? I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my mind. I am going to lose my mind, the lag! Ah. There. There you go. There's an ear. Isn't that exciting? Make it simple. Hi, how you doing? Finally got into streaming? Nice. Well done. Chunky red panda. Well, yeah. They all are. Looks like a Saint Bernard. Maybe. Streaming's fun. Got into a stream. Oh, not got into streaming. My mistake. It's fun. I'd recommend it. But, hi. The chunky fennec fox. It's supposed to look like a red panda, so that's a problem for me. I guess part of the issue is just like the ears are like really big and very specifically colored in a way that identifies what it is. And I can't really get into that much detail about it. And the face still isn't right. Something's just wrong with it, and I can't tell what. Where are my creatures? Where are you? Why does your face look like that? Duolingo won't. It's to close Twitch and bringing you to Japanese lessons. Pfft. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty par for the course, honestly. They had a whole campaign where the bird would threaten you, right? Like, yeah, closing the browsers, probably the least it could do. Okay. Maybe part of the reason is the ears are like a little different than this. Like they're not, they're big, but like they have like this weird tuft on the side. It kind of like does this. Then comes back up to the ear. So maybe that'll help it look more correct, but I don't know. I just don't know where to begin. I don't know what to do. It looks nothing like a red panda, but I don't know why. It's definitely the ears that are the problem, like at this stage. Like everything else is like proportioned correctly. The face might need a little bit of doing, but like mostly it's just not right. I think if I added these like cheeky things, maybe that would help. Because it has like these very like unique sort of patterning on the side of its face. I think would probably help identify it. To a little, like to an extent. Not gonna be perfect, of course. Like there, and then it has like eye things too. I'm not sure I could emulate that. I think that would make it look more like a raccoon. Nah, it doesn't work at all. Looks like cheese. Yeah. Maybe the snout's too long. The ear's wrong, but I don't know what to do to fix it. I just can't, like, change the ear to the extent I think I need to make it look not weird. Granted, I have complete control over this project that I'm doing, but I think there's limits to the miracles I can perform with straight lines. I think part of the reason might also be that, like, they have a very unique face mask. Like, they have, like, their snout is just a different shade of everything. Like, it's a white mask. But, like, then I would need to, like, put in the nose, too. This would be too much detail, I think. It would sort of go against the whole animal shapes thing. I could put a nose, like, here, I guess, to, like, sort of help this look a little bit less strange. Connect a nose up somewhere, anywhere. None of the ads you just got were in your native language. Their ad targeting seems a bit off. Well, yeah, it is what it is. One in Dutch and two in German. That's very strange. And it might be the colors. It's hard to capture in an outline. I mean, yeah, maybe. I know we're just messing around, but let's not speak different languages in chat, please. It's hard to moderate for somebody who can't speak any of the other languages. I think you might be right. It might just be the color that's the issue. I think this ear looks better. But I don't know. Red Panda's a bit more round, though. I mean, you got one right here. Their ear goes back a bit further, maybe, but, like, they're, you know... Maybe the ears aren't quite so long. They have, like, their legs are, like, a darker pattern. I guess I could, like, you know... do, like, this. And, like, this. Sort of, like, imply there's a difference to the pattern there, but I feel like that just adds too much stuff. Good outline, but it's hard to tell without colors. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. It's like, it looks fine, but, like, you can't tell that it's a red panda, and I can't really do anything about the colors. What is the tails pattern? Just stripy? Just stripy. The end is, like, dark. Okay. This is like dark, but I can't do anything about that. I will do stripy pattern though. I'm not gonna go out of my way to make a bunch of stripes, just enough to get the point across. Although actually, you know what? I might do the same thing I did with the tiger enclosure, where I make the stripes out of like bamboo or something instead, and like dark rock. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is good for the outline. And then go in and detail it with actual thingies, because I'm having a hard time. Yeah, because like with the tiger, you can't, like, you can tell it's a tiger because I gave it stripes that are distinguishable from its body using trees and like these black rocks at the bottom here. You can't really tell in the snow, but when it's not snowy, you can tell. Like, that does look like a red panda. So, I mean, it's not like I didn't get it to look mostly correct. But, yeah, like you say, it's a bit hard to tell. Okay. So we have one escaped red panda. So let's go ahead and just call the vet for that. I don't know who let it out, but certainly couldn't have been me. Run, little panda. No, it is frozen in time for eternity. Just lower all these walls, because they're accent walls. They don't really need accent walls. They're not important walls. I want them to not be covering anything from viewing. I need to put the viewing angle around the back, because that's the easiest part to get to for the guests to view anything. You gotta go before Duolingo shoves you into the Shadow Realm. Good luck. Doesn't look like a fox anymore. Well, that's something. Okay, this enclosure now houses 2 red pandas with perfect food quality. I'm going to have to make it warm, because they don't like it as cold as it is, surely, and they're also both escaped currently, so I have to wait. That one's going to eventually pop into existence. Or it's meant to be. There. Now I can adjust things accordingly. What do you like for temperature? 0 to 29. Okay, I also need to find the snow leopard, because I need to get a second snow leopard. Did I get one? I might have gotten one. I needed a male, I think. No, I needed a male still. One male snow leopard. That one's not great. That one's worse. The other ones are way too expensive. Looks like a fox and a red panda onesie. Yeah, that's basically what I'm going for. You know, it's closer than it was, at least. Let's see. Habitat. Heater. Put one heater down, then adjust its temperature and move it elsewhere. Copy. 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 There you go. Just input reading. Input eating, rather. One of those is the correct term. There you go. That one's still really hot. Why is that one so hot? Oh, it's the water buffalo, I see. Okay, that should be most of the area defrosted. We'll have to fine-tune it. I know that I'm going to need one right here, but I'll worry about that later. I'm going to put a little pond in the belly, like I do with every animal, purely because it's just the easiest place to put it. This will be the viewing angle along the back here. Okay, unpause so that defrosting actually works. And while that's happening, I'll start adding Taiga Asia plants. Let's do some larches. They're orange. That's almost red. I guess they're more yellow than they are orange. And down here, I'm going to put a bunch of caribou moss, if I have it. I'm not sure. Does it have caribou moss? Yeah. Because their legs are a different color to the rest of their body, so I think this kind of fits. If you could even tell. Oop, got dark. I'll probably add some trees in here too, just to make this a little bit more dense than it is. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, get rid of caribou moss. Get rid of caribou moss, there you go. What kind of trees do I want? Scots pines, Himalayan pines. These are about taller, kind of fun. Hopefully this goes into the ground and not just on a weird spot. Animals attracted protesters. Which animal do you reckon that was? Which animal do you think attracted protesters? Is it the red panda that escaped? Well, looks like it's both of them. Himalayan birch? Nah, give me more pines. Not that tall. Well, tall, but not that variety. I want the ones that spread out more. There you go. Okay. Go ahead and give me this. Put that there. We're gonna have another one right here. I guess we're gonna need another one right here. That one will heat up that. I'm gonna put another one right here, I guess. It seems a bit unnecessary, but clearly it's still cold. Tail looks fine. It's cold in a couple of places, but it's mostly good, and that should warm up the rest of that area. Another swan's about to inbreed again. I don't know how many of these swans I've told to stop that. Clearly not enough. I don't seem to get the idea. I don't really feel like buying a new a new breeding male and chucking it in there right now. I'm focusing on making my red panda enclosure. Can't you tell? Okay, where's the tiger? There it is. I need rocks. I need rocks for stripes. One rock. I need big rock now. Where's big rock? There's big rock. Okay. There's my stripies. These rocks prevent the animals from walking over the area. So I need to make sure I'm fine with that entire section being deleted. Let's see. Yeah, you got like orange, white, and it ends in like a brown. Interesting. Nice. Good. Get a little bit more of these around. Almost done. My game unpaused? I thought it was paused right now. That's not good. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so this is like entirely unnecessary, all these points over here. Like, it's not, the animal's not going to get back here because the way the rocks are laid out. They can't even make it this far back. Oops, not that one. But for the sake of consistency, there you go, there's a little stripy tail. I guess I could put some bamboo in, because that was kind of the intention with that design, although I didn't designate it as... do we have bamboo? No. Is it temperate? It is temperate, okay. Well then. Not that this will make a huge difference, or anything in particular. I briefly played a game just to test it out and see if it'd be good for stream, called Rings of Saturn. I think it might be a game I have on my games to play, so I wanted to make sure it was a game I might be willing to play. And honestly, I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's chill, but I did have a good time for the brief amount of time I did play it. I was thinking about playing it on one of my Sunday streams as like a chill game to play. It's kind of relaxing, but it's also kind of stressful. So I'm not sure, but I did like it. I might try it a little bit more just to see if it'll fit. You played a bit of that? Quite fun? Yeah. It's hard to explain what it even... I didn't really understand what I was doing most of the time. I was just, you know, it's a game about, like, gathering resources from the Rings of Saturn. I didn't really understand what I was doing, for the most part, but I kinda was getting the hang of it near the end of my attempt at playing it, so... I look forward to trying more of it to see if I can sort of parse what's happening a bit more. Maybe that is just all there is to it, where you just go in and mine. I don't think there's a story or anything. I mean, there's definitely a story. Like, it has an intro that's quite, like, you know, dystopian. But, like, I don't know if there's an actual, like, real story. And put some of these leaves down here. I did this before, and it looked not bad, but it doesn't really fit super well. Purely because of how these are leaves and not pine. Although I'm not sure if large trees are pine or not. I think they are, but not pine, but deciduous, whatever the other one is. Whatever it is. I can't really tell with the textures on them. They look like pine trees, or whatever the equivalent of a pine is. Conifer. Oops. Damn it. Come on now. You don't know either? Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird game. It's cool, but like the reviews of that game are like pretty positive. They're like, oh man, this game is legit if you want to do this one specific weird thing. And I'm like, well, all right, sure. But I've had it for a long time because I got it because it looked interesting, and then I just never played it, and so I gave it a shot, and it's interesting. But again, not sure if it'd be a good... I'm not sure how long I'd be willing to play it, I guess, in one sitting. So it might not be a great stream game just because I don't know how much time I can put into, or how much time I will put into it before getting, like, frustrated or bored, I guess. It feels like a game you'd play in, like, small bursts, not for, like, 4 hours straight. But it also feels like a game you probably could play for 4 hours straight, losing your time to it, so I don't know. Okay. These don't really match the right color, but I do like them and I want to use them more, so doing it anyway. Only one way to find out, yeah. I'll probably play it at some point on one of my streams. The problem is I have a lot of Sunday stream games now going at the same time. I need to, like, either clear some of them up or start playing them on different days. Because, like, I've been really enjoying Pacific Drive. And I want to play that game more, but that's gonna have to be a Sunday stream game. But Dungeons of Hinterberg, that's the only time I can play it, is on Sunday, or between other games. And I want to play that. And of course, American Truck Simulator and Star Trucker are both relaxing games to be played on a Sunday stream, so there's those. You know. So I've got a lot of games to play, and not a lot of time to play them. After all, there's only so much time in a day with which to play. You have infinite time. I don't have infinite time. I only have like 10 billion more years. That's hardly infinite. Eight-hour streams. I can't... Well, actually, what time would an 8-hour stream end? 8 a.m. That's a silly question. Feasibly, I could do it, but I get grumpy after 3 hours. So I feel like I would be a different person pretty quickly for most of the stream. Ducky. Yes, yes. We love the ducky here. How dare you? I saw there was like a pixel I could click on there. There you go. Just do a food break in between, you're fine. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd have to be like a special event. I wouldn't be able to do like a proper... I wouldn't be able to do it like more than once, probably. Like, remember, my stream exists to, like, force me to stop working so that I can have some fun. If I start forcing myself to play something for 8 hours, I feel like that'd become more of a job. And unless I start getting paid like it's a job, then I'm probably not going to do that. Do they eat termites? Oh, it's not a termite mound, it's just a log that you can stuff food into, I guess. I need the wind chimes, come on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it could be fun. Like once in a long while. Like, 8-hour stream, just like dotted in there. I've been doing, 5-hour streams for the Oblivion playthrough, so... I've definitely been extending the Ooh, wow, look at that. Just barely. Been extending the time slowly. Not intentionally, but just because Oblivion's fun, so I've been playing it. And I just would like to play it more. Okay, and I need to paint the terrain. Grass, lots of short grass. I'll just paint the whole thing short grass for now, and then I'll adjust it from there. Okay, now we need soil, quite a bit. Well, not a lot, but, you know, some. Put soil along the leggies because they're shaded differently to the rest of the body. And around the pond wouldn't hurt. A little bit of light soil in a smaller radius. Much smaller radius. Around this area there. And frequented areas like there and around here. No long grass. We could put some long grass in. Put it in the tail because there's nothing back there. May as well. Places where the enemies, the people visiting the park, zoo, wouldn't have their vision blocked. I'm gonna have to extend the range of this just so I can get it over with faster, because I'm having a horrible time with this lag. Really difficult to do anything. I don't even know how obvious it is on stream, but like, trust me when I tell you it's like awful to deal with. If it was like consistent, it probably wouldn't be so bad, but it's like occasionally just gets really bad out of nowhere. And it's super like distracting. There, okay. Now that that's there, I can put the viewing windows in. Probably all the way along here, just because it'll be a good set of CN spots. I might have to adjust some of the lengths to make them more even to each other. Just because I prefer them to be similarly sized. Give me facilities, favorites, and the talking points, of course, we need. Everybody loves talking about red pandas. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine if I did extend my stream longer than 5 hours, I would definitely have to take a food break in the middle of it. But the problem with food breaks is, like, I'd have to make the food, which would take a while. And then I'd have to eat the food, and I'm a pretty slow eater. So I'd have to then eat the food slowly. And then, yeah, it'd be like at least an hour, right? There's no way that that would be like a feasible amount of time to do a stream. Like like I said, if I got paid enough to treat it like a job, I could probably manage it. Because then I would just be like, I would like cook food beforehand or something. And just eat that, like, as a lunch break, but... That's a ways off. 8-hour streams do sound rough. Who can yap that long? Oh, I could do it, but I think I'd run out of things. I don't have stories or anything to talk about. Like, my stories are either boring or, like, not stream appropriate most of the time. So, like, I could do it, but I don't have much to talk about. It would be, like, interesting enough to bother taking that much time for. And, like, I know a lot of streamers will, like, put on, like, reaction videos or whatever in the background. Like, videos to react to like, pass the time. And I've always thought that was a bit strange. I'm not really I don't like that. So I would not do that. I think that's a good way to get around the long wait time while eating, is putting on something innocuous in the background to chat over. But I don't like that kind of thing, so I wouldn't be able to do that. So, it would become an issue very quickly. Cooking food beforehand cost me any more time than cooking when I cook? What? What? Oh, no, well, no. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't need to rephrase it. I just need to explain, I guess. I don't eat after stream. I stop streaming, work, go to sleep. So going and doing an 8-hour stream would force me to make a meal when I would normally be going to sleep. So, like, it would just be an extra bunch of time to dedicate. And yeah, and I do my stream when I do cook food, I do take quite a while to cook it. And then well, it's not the cooking doesn't necessarily take a long time, it's the eating that does. Because I don't like to I've had enough quickly eating my food in my life. I would like to enjoy my food from now on. I'm tired of rushing, so I make an effort to enjoy my meals. Wow, best viewers on asterisks. Holy crap. I better go check that out right now. Aw, dang, it got deleted. I was so close to going to asterisks. Devastating. Okay, I think the enclosure's done now. I think they're happy with it. It has power and water. Everything does, right? Yep. Looks like it. Great, I'm inside of a mountain. Cool. Barely got it close enough to that path to cover over here. You also do take a long time because you forget that you're eating and get distracted. They're better viewers than us. We aren't. Well, you know, but I mean, like, that's what they're claiming. And I'm just so curious. I'd have to go click on that link that they got censored immediately to find out. You know, how else would I know? If you truly are the best viewers, you want to replace us? Well, look, you know, maybe they wouldn't tease me. You know, maybe they would appreciate, like, my disdain for magic, you know. You never know, you know? You never know, you know? No, never. Outrageous. I'm outraged. What do you mean welfare bad? You got like the best of the best habitat in existence over here, and you're welfare badding me? Let's see. A red panda. How much space did you need? I didn't even check. You got plenty of space. What is your species data? 1 to 2. That's good. You're solitary, so you'll eat each other. If you spawn in the same zone, endangered, that's fine. They don't need water, they need climbing. They already have climbing. They have enough climbing. Yes. Okay, that's good then. They're all good. I just need to add some bedding in here, I think, and then I can leave this enclosure to them. If I can remember where that's at. Considering I played like 200 hours of this game, you'd think I'd remember where anything is at in my menus. There you go. Doesn't sound like good viewers at all. Yeah, I suppose. We can dream, can't we? Us as a collective. That perhaps best viewers on Asterisks isn't a scam, but a legitimate place to find the best viewers for individual streams. One day, maybe. One day. Okay. Next is the Snow Leopard, which I'm honestly surprised I still don't have. I thought I built the Snow Leopard enclosure a while ago, but I guess I just forgot. Anyway, I should stop talking about the stupid scammers. As if I don't despise them in their silly attempts at whatever scam they're trying to pull. Just wants only wizard haters in chat. That'd be the best viewers. No, see, the problem is, like, I don't want, like, overzealous wizard haters. I want like a minor distaste for magic generally. I don't want, like, you know, vehement hatred for all things magic. Wizard slight dislikers. Exactly, yeah. I want a little bit of, like ribbing. Like, a little bit of, like a jab here and there about, you know, magic and cowardice. I don't want, like, burn the witch zealotry, you know? Yeah. Maybe I should change that fire to be purple to match that emote. What does a leopard look like? What does a snow leopard look like? I know they have gigantic tails. They have big paws to make themselves silent in the snow. I am a professional illustrator, you know. There, snow leopard. Perfect. You can't look at that and tell me that's not a snow leopard. It looks like a red panda. No. Oh, Lord. It's fine. No, it looks great. Okay. So the problem I'm currently having is, like, aside from not knowing what things look like, generally speaking, where can I make improvements? Like, I don't know how. One of the, like, it's probably not long enough. That's probably, like, a big one. Probably goes like this. That's probably closer. Tears in your eyes. This one's great and no need adjustments. Well, I can't just, like, not adjust it. Then I'd have to end my stream immediately. Or I could try the Himalayan brown bear. Ugh. which is just like the 15th bear I have in the zoo. But like I just don't know. I just don't know where to begin. The problem is like I need to like get the animals into the zoo so that I can see them, to like edit them to look better, because I just don't know what they look like. It's always space for more bears. Yeah, but they're just like, it's just kind of like boring to make the same shape over and over again. And bears are the same shape as each other. I'm surprised I didn't have a polar bear as well. You thought the buffalo was your favorite one? This one took the cake. Like, I am like giving rough shapes to like make it easier to like adjust them on the fly. This is very, oh my god, what the hell happened to my frame rate? This is clearly not, you know, a snow leopard, but you know, for the sake of my pride, I definitely didn't think this is what it looked like. I like I can't imagine what I'm gonna do for the stream where I draw things from memory. Cause like I legitimately could not, I could not draw an animal from memory. I swear. I don't think I could possibly draw an animal from memory. Of course you can't imagine it. Yeah, just wearing snow boots. Yeah, yeah. Can't look at it without giggling. Well, you have to look at it for a while, because I gotta wait for the animals to go through quarantine so I can take them out. I'll probably turn on pause, or unpause it. But like... yeah, I mean like, I'm definitely gonna have a hard time with the From Memory stream. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm also worried, because like, there's gonna be... like, for example, if we do some like Pokemon, which is like a widely known, you know, product that I'm familiar with, from memory, you'll be like, okay, draw Pikachu, and I'll be like, okay, it's a mouse with a lightning bolt tail and red cheeks. I'm not gonna draw a mouse, because I know it's not a mouse. I'm gonna draw like a square with ears or something, because I know it's vaguely shaped like like this, right? It's vaguely shaped like Sarah Scribble's cats, right? Come on, Benjamin. See, it looks like that. That's a Pikachu, right? It's clearly either a Pikachu or a Batman. Yeah, well, you know, you get what I mean. Or a very tall hat. Oh yeah, I suppose it could be a tall hat too. But like, so like, I can like, I know from descriptive details what things are supposed to look like. But like, I can't imagine them. So I know a snow leopard is like a fairly large cat with big paws and a big tail. But like, that information isn't helpful for like specific shapes. Anyway, let me go ahead and delete Pikachu over here. But yeah, so I gotta figure out when I intend to do that. Because I do want to. It does seem like a fun time, but I need to do it on a Sunday stream. Or a Saturday stream. I haven't decided when. And I need to, like, arrange it beforehand so people can get, like, suggestions prepared for that stream so that I don't have to sit there and make up my own suggestions. Because the stream's probably going to be quite long. I don't want to be like, okay, give me some suggestions, and then, like, 10 minutes and we're out. But, boy oh boy, that's going to be a rough one for me. I'm going to make a fool of myself on live stream. More than often. More than usual, rather. I'm also going to be doing it with my left hand, just to save my ego a bit. And for practice. So, you know. Suggestions right now, make a list. That would be helpful. If you... if anybody wants to have suggestions on now or later or whenever, just DM. Not me, of course. Oh, on stream later, not now. Oh, I see how it is. Not now? Boo. On the actual stream? No, you monster! Prepare them beforehand. I can cheat that way. I can look up descriptive details of each animal or creature or cartoon personality or whatever. There's not going to be anything, like, restricted on that, I don't think, really. It could be anything. Like, characters, cartoons, animals, vehicles, I suppose. I'm not really too strict about that. Anything's fine. Have my snow leopards arrived so I can make them? And standing and chatting, but yeah, no, so that's one of those ones that, like, is gonna be fun, but requires a bit more preparation on the audience side, which is not particularly normal for my streams. No, suggestions for my you haven't been around long enough, but I do art streams occasionally where I draw on, like, my tablet because I'm a professional illustrator, and I draw on it with my left hand, well, on stream for fun sometimes. It's where I make my emotes and things. And for my 300 like follower stream, I was gonna do a draw blank from memory thing, but since I have aphantasia, I can't remember. What things look like. So it's gonna be a fun time. We're all new here. You're not new, but hello regardless. Oh my god, did they come? Finally. It just took like half an hour for them to finally start running the thing up. 20 streams old literally today. Ooh, fun. Here they come. I can get a screenshot of a snow leopard and see how accurate I was. Wow, they're small. You're really small, huh? I need to take a screenshot from this side. Look how big their tail is. I'm telling you, that tail's massive. Okay, I got my screenshot. Alright, up. Now, let's see how close I was. That was pretty close. It has ears and a face and legs and a tail. That's pretty close. I has its florets too. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do its florets. I don't know how I'm gonna emulate those. They're just gonna look like a cat. I can't do the florets. That's crazy. I draw but don't have good visual memory or any visual memory. It'll be a fun stream. Request drawings of things done without any reference, yeah. Why do they eat them like that? Because they're heavy and they want to put them down, clearly. You feel it? You're an artist with horrible visual memory? Yeah, it sucks, huh? It's weird. It's such a weird thing. And I've chosen to be a professional artist as my, like, money maker. Ugh. So you get a chance to run out of enclosure while the animal's dizzy. There you go, yeah. You chuck them so they're disoriented. You know, a few people like that too. It does seem to be very common. I don't understand how or why. Maybe there's like a resistance to like burnout or something because the visual memory doesn't cause much problems. Like I have no idea. But like it's just something it's just easier to do for me than most things. And I've developed the skill over most of my life, so took a lot of art classes throughout life. Of course, never really learned how to draw doing that. Art classes are not necessarily about drawing most of the time. Not illustration, specifically. A lot of specific kinds of art that those classes tends to cover, which isn't what I was looking to do, but, I don't know. Okay, they got them tippin' toes, walking feet. We'll do like one of these, one of these. They're big and round, so I need to make sure that that is captured. Ooh, what the hell just happened? My entire, like, chat window just flashed black briefly for a second. Spooky. Okay. Chat's haunted, it seems. Maybe. Whenever technology does anything suspicious, it makes me nervous. Unexpected. Suspicious is the wrong word. Unexpected is what I meant. Whenever technology does something unexpected, I get concerned. Okay. That's a back foot, kinda. References save your life? Yes. People who imagine things draw what they imagine instead of how things actually look. That's true. Reference is always super helpful. You do know the exact layout of the market you always go to, so you can plan the most effective route when getting groceries. But ask you to draw something you see on the daily from memory, absolutely not. I suppose it's a similar problem, yeah. I can't remember maps or anything either. Like, yeah, it's why Hollow Knight was such a pain in the butt. Like, it was such a fun game, and then I had to keep on opening the map every 5 seconds. Because I just could not remember where I was going. That's why I have to keep looking to the side when I was playing Pacific Drive. I had to keep on looking at the computer screen like every few seconds because I just couldn't remember what the path looked like. Like, oh yes, I need to drive a distance, but I don't remember what the road looks like, so I have to keep looking over there. It's such a frustrating problem to have. Like, it doesn't really affect daily life by any means, but like, because you go your entire life living with it or whatever, but at a point it just gets like ridiculously frustrating. It's like, what the hell? Like, such simple things are so difficult to remember or, like, do because of that. That is not quite right. What have you done? What have you done to chat suddenly? Oh, is Bert just being a pain? Oh, I see. I see, okay. Well, here I was worried for a second. I can't believe this. What exactly did you do? You added some block terms, but I don't recognize them. I haven't seen them before. Okay, so part of the problem I think is just that this is too big. The enclosure's like way too big. I'm gonna delete the entire closure and start over. It's too big. I can't fit it in this gap, and it's also just kind of like way out of place. So start with the face, the head up here. I'm not gonna make it look exactly right because I need to make sure I don't make it too big. Okay, I need to move it up because the legs are too long. Put it there instead. Like there, maybe? That'll probably be alright. And then from here, I'll have to do the toes and stuff separately, but the leg comes like straight up. It's like the middle, right? Maybe like right there. Delete this. I know there's an important... Stop going... I'm literally in the middle of editing the zoo. Stop telling me there's an important alert. I know that it's the animals that have escaped because I'm editing their enclosure. Like, come on. Oh my god, best viewers here. Oh, you. Flatterer, you. Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you can post links because you're a VIP. So don't get your account hacked. Use some regular expressions to knock out a bunch of connecting special characters that the bots are using. Okay. Not sure for work, though. We'll see if the numbers tick up. I guess that's true, yeah. Legs are too long. His leg is too long. It's probably closer. It's too thin. Come on. Damn it, come on. Freaking... there. Okay. That's about the right proportions, I think. This needs to be deleted, but... the head needs to be a little bit higher up, and then the back can come in from here. Swoop down a little bit, and then up for the shoulder. It has a little bit of scruff on the back of the neck, right there. And the tail goes to the ground and then up a bit, so it's quite a long tail, which I did know. Got a very, very big tail. Probably not that long, but that's fine for now. Didn't work? That's rough. Gonna lurk now? Need to clean up and all after the banana bread bonanza. Did come out super good though. Good. Enjoy lurking. I'll be here grumbling and groaning about the tools the game has given me to work with. Freaking ridiculous. Okay. That's basically the correct size and shape now. I just need to adjust some specifics to make it look right. Including crunching up this section here. All that regex for nothing. It's fine. It's an annoyance, but it's honestly a thing on Twitch's end that they should figure out and deal with somehow. If it's plaguing the entire platform, it seems like something they should put their money into working on. Granted, it is affecting the stream, so I guess it does need to be dealt with, but... Links are already blocked, so aside from it being a nuisance, it's not really causing that many problems. As long as I never enable links, it'll never be an issue. Could be worse, yeah. Okay, that should be good. Just about the right size. I need to, like, kind of make it clearly a cat foot. I guess it's gonna be difficult because I'm not adding multiple toes. So it's kind of hard to tell that it's like a big paw. Okay, and then it kind of slopes up like this. No, it's not far enough back. The ankle's too wide. So we move back to like there, maybe, and then from there up. Like so, and then it goes from like here up to like there, and that's where the shoulder ends, basically. The rest of this is then kind of bulges out like a chest would do. This needs to be brought down slightly to there-ish. I can't really adjust it very specifically, so I just have to deal with whatever it lands. It has like a very round middle section. Rotund, if you will. Goes like that, and then comes up like here, and goes into there. And that's where the chest needs to be focused. Like right there needs to be pulled up to here now. Okay. That's about right. The leg might be a little long, but it's mostly fine. It's also at a weird angle that I need to figure out somehow. It's a matter of like the toe thing, where like they're on their tippy toes, so the bottom of their foot isn't this long. More like that. Then this whole bit needs to be moved backwards. Like that. That's closer. Still needs to be a little bit thinner, like around there-ish. That's probably okay. Feeling so smug when the blocks were rendering 99% of the spammers and then they broke it. It's always some kind of arms race with spammers always having the advantage. Yeah, I mean, like, you get, you know, 100 people on a team together to find ways to work around situations. And with the incorporation of AI doing literally all the work for everybody ever now, it's just not a very easy thing to navigate anymore. Alright, so... The head's a lot smaller than I thought it was. It's a very small head. But they have like that cat thing where the mouth goes in and bumps. Like that. And then goes up, and then connects to my mouse and doesn't let go in time. Up, and wraps around. It's not super tall. They don't have a big head. Their head's actually very small compared to like how. that head's way too big. Okay, I need to get that scruff in there, and that scruff is how I determine how big the head is. The scruff is like where the head comes off of. It goes down to like there, and then the head starts, and like goes up to the same height as the scruff, and then doesn't go any higher. Okay, and then down from there. We have the nose, the snout, or whatever. It's a lot smaller than this, but don't know exactly where or how to fix that. I can push this up here, I guess. Not with that in the way. Never with that in the way. That's too long now. Much too long. I want to have the bumpy mouth that cats have. Like that. And the chest kind of pops out a bit, but not like a lot. That's probably closer. Actually, that's almost perfect. It's about the size I'm looking for. This could probably be pulled out over here. A bit. Then this kind of needs to go up and around a bit more than that. Have I not done? I swear I've done a snow leopard already. Maybe I'm just thinking of like the other numerous cats I've done enclosures for. Okay, like so. Doesn't do that. This bulges out a little bit more on one side, like there. It does loop, like, kind of around the bottom edge. Very gently, like so. Needs to be wider than that, too. This is just a bit too narrow. So scooch the whole thing back a bit. I probably don't need that. All look the same. No way to distinguish them. Did copy paste done? Yeah, like just like rabbits and hares. Well, yeah, you know, this one's got longer legs, but otherwise it's the same. It's not quite right. I don't know where it's wrong though. Well, like I said, the problem I'm gonna have is that I'm not gonna be putting the florets on, and that's how you distinguish the leopard. The long tails is a giveaway, but the florets are like the biggest part, right? You know, the characteristic leopard thing. Okay, and this is not a big enough leg. Move to like there. This comes out a bit further, goes down and around like that. The leg is not quite this aggressively sharp, and it does the tiptoe foot. Very round toes. Although the toes actually come out a bit this way. I don't know if this will translate well, but I'm gonna try and make it clearer that these are meant to be toes. Because the toes kind of pop out from the side for this specific cat. It walks like on the outer sides of its ankles. That's not gonna work. That looks ridiculous. Its foot's not quite long enough either. I shrunk it and then made the other one longer. Leg. Long enough, not foot. It's like standing on the same plane. It's also at a weird angle now. Good. Kind of. I guess the downside with these, like, these tippy toes is that they don't cooperate. I'm trying to make them make sense with straight lines. Because this is too thin. And if I pull this back, it's too thick. This needs to, like, come in like this, attach up here. Be brought down to there. This is meant to be very, like, a lot. This is not this long, basically, is what I'm saying. It also needs to be brought. It's like, it's not. Okay, delete most of this leg. I gotta stop flipping the camera around when I'm building. Okay. There, what if I do that to solve my issue? That looks better. It's not the same plane still, but it's mainly a problem with that other foot. Come on, there you go. This needs to be pulled down. Connect that to there. Pull this down here. Pull this down. The same thing I did with this one over here. Just to make this easier. There, maybe that's helpful. How good would it be to snuggle a big cat, assuming not being injured? Especially a fluffy one like a snow leopard. You want to cuddle a manul? It's a manul. Probably wouldn't survive, but it would be worth it. They look wiry, though. Grumpy Krimzonmoon. Well, yeah, I'm always grumpy. This is my way. This is the way. It is who I am as a person. I'm grumpy. A manul are also called lost cats. I'm afraid that still doesn't ring a bell. We're almost done with this one. Just being a little bit of a nuisance, but we're getting there. Good. It's not quite the right size. We need to increase this a bit. It's the same size all the way down. It's like weirdly the same exact size the whole way. Oh, I have seen these before. Okay. Are they big? They just look like a regular-sized cat to me. I guess without context, it's kind of hard to be, like, without something to compare it to. They're similar size to a domesticated cat? Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, that's basically it. It's like, I need to, like, make the back a little bit rounder around the thigh. Like that, what do you want to call the hip? Where the thigh would connect. Other than that, it's pretty much done, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. The arch doesn't need to be quite as aggressive as it is, and maybe I could fix up the scruff a bit to make it look more like scruff and less like a shoulder. The scruff is supposed to be like right about here. And the head just goes into the neck. Scruff. Sorry, let me say that correctly. There. It's kind of like that. It's a bit jagged, though. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately, based on the size I've made it. Okay. I mean, again, aside from the fact that it doesn't have its, florets, it's about as close as it's gonna get. They're very aggressive, but also very fluffy wildcats. They also always look like they haven't had their coffee in the morning yet. Yeah, that makes sense. That's how that's a good description. They're a lot more stocky, though, but that's all fur. Oh, they look stocky, but that's all fur. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's your lovely snow leopard. Now I need to connect the path to it and figure out where I want the viewing angle. Viewing angle is gonna have to be the backside, like it always is. Actually, I don't really need to have the tail be a separate thing. They don't need that much roaming space, so having the tail as a separate entity is fine. Okay, we're gonna have to trank dart the cats again, because they're currently out of their enclosure. I don't know where the second one is. Give me a path. Oh no, I need a door, don't I? Give me a door. I gotta check how high they can jump. So they can't jump out of that enclosure? Let's see. Snow leopards. That's red pandas. I'm looking for snow leopards. 10 feet. Okay. And they're okay with snow, obviously. They have plenty of space. I don't need to look at that. Okay, cover the entire outer edges by making them like 3.5 meters tall. There you go. Perfect. Okay, in the back will be the viewing angle, as previously stated, just because it's the easiest spot to turn into a wide angle view. Go ahead and adjust these windows a bit just to make it fit better as a viewing spot. I'm going to have the pathway go along the outer edge of the tail, which is going to be kind of weird because it just kind of pops and bubbles off the side of the path. Doesn't really flow like I had previous paths do. I tried to make an effort that they would all flow together somewhat. I also need to put trash cans all along the... I think I already did, actually. All along the path of the other animal I've done, the red pandas. Okay, go ahead and speed this up a bit, please. Crazy. Okay. Looking good. All we had to do was clear out a gigantic swath of land to make this line up. Whoop. Okay. The viewing angle will be there along the back end. I might fudge the windows a bit more just to make them a little closer to the path in the areas that they would need to be viewed through. And then maybe scoot this one back a bit. Cool. Now the leopards. I think I'll have to wait until they get in there to actually adjust the... Oh no, they can... No, I can't click on them though, so I do have to wait. Alright, well. In that case, I guess I'll just unpause and let things happen, won't I? Oh yeah? You're just gonna... Okay. No, sure, yeah. Good job. One of my animals has escaped too. What? Okay, well... One of the water buffalo calves has jumped onto this. Let's go and just prevent that from happening in the future. I'm sure the guests appreciate the up close and personal water buffalo. I'm sure it's very cute. Come on. Give me the... I'm gonna go insane. Give me the freaking heater, please. I don't want the path. Give me the heater. God. There. None of the guests are bothered. I mean, yeah. Would you be? Just a petting zoo now. It's fine. It's such a long way away. Cat's getting all the attention, yeah. There's a lot of people out there. The problem with the bigger zoos is that there's no people out in the boondocks out here to look at animals. But at the very entrance, there's tons. Although I guess that's pretty far out, the water buffalo. I mean, compared to the rest of the animals, I guess, since the zoo entrance starts here. They used up like a good, probably half the map. I don't know exactly how big the map is. Oh, well, actually. Can't see it because it's all freaking... There it is. Okay. So the edge of the map is here. So I used up... Well, yeah, about maybe a fourth. A little bit more than a fourth of the map. And then my computer stopped liking the game. Just pets and treats, yeah. Well, hopefully no treats, because we don't want to accidentally poison the poor thing. Guests don't know what they're meant to eat. I definitely do. Treats, no! They'll get sick. I never actually use these things. Maybe I'll add a couple of them just for fun. Cookies for calf. I don't know how like a water buffalo would handle like sugars, processed sugar. I could eat cheese as a treat, why not calf? Yeah, well, mainly because cheese won't kill me. It'll just make my stomach hurt. But the calf might die. If you feed like a dog an avocado or whatever, right? Like, you might not know that it's toxic to the animal if you give it a treat. But it still could be. Also, I don't remember if avocados are one of the things that dogs can't eat. I'm just saying what I think is a thing that dogs can't eat. I believe avocados are one of them, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm surprised they don't want more trees than they're gonna get. I'm trying to make these the florets. But I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. Just dot them around, I guess. Campion moss. Nice. Never seen a water buffalo die from a cookie? I mean, I've never seen a water buffalo, so... I certainly haven't seen one die from a cookie. I also have never seen a human die from drinking, like, antifreeze, but I'm pretty certain you're not supposed to drink that either. Okay, we're almost at our coverage capacity, which, like I said, feels kind of weird, because I just feel like any sort of cat creature, ambush predator, would like trees, but clearly not. I also need to make a pond for it. I forgot about the pond. What if you're cold? I mean, yeah, I mean, you could think of like a million reasons, right? Why you'd want to drink antifreeze. But it's real bad for you. Trust me. This is a fun little trick I'm doing. I'm putting dog rose in with the snow leopard. Too much. They also say sugar's bad for you. You like sugar. I mean, everything's bad for you in excess amounts. Sugar's not bad for you. It's just you shouldn't eat a ton of it. Guess you'll like antifreeze. Well, all right. Like, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just advising against it, for the record. Why would you leave? Okay. Just don't eat a ton of antifreeze. Okay, alright. Okay, let me get a pool of water in here. A very small one. Not a very small one, just, you know, not a giant one, like right around here, right near the entrance to the... I meant the viewing angle, whatever. I don't want it to, like, disrupt the rock formation there. They don't need much water, if any. They just want, I think they just want drinking water. I'm assuming I'd have to find it. With my 15 FPS. Ah! Okay. You don't want swimming? You don't even want climbing. Dang, I'm giving you a climbing for nothing. How embarrassing. Here, I'll put a little sniffy thingy up here for you. Fire hose ball over here. A small food tray, because there's only a couple of you. Well, maybe a large food tray, because you are bigger cats. Maybe medium leaf bedding? Yeah. That can go up here with the sniffing thingy. And over here. Underneath this thingy. And up here. No, not up there. Maybe down here. If you want them. Animal disease discovered. No. Is it... What is it? What could it possibly be? Campylobacteriosis. No. Can't believe it. My poor animals. Getting diseased. Alright, let's see. Now what else do we want for them leopards? Where did it even go? There you are. Okay, enrichment's still not good. You need more toy enrichment and food enrichment. You got it. Enrichment. Scratching tree? I don't know if this... I don't think this counts as coverage, but there's no way to tell for sure. And you need food as well. Give me a pronghorn pinata. And a prey-scented sack. Fantastic. And that's good. You'll be happy with that. Wonderful. Let me double check that the water coverage is a thing. It's not. So we're going to have to dupe this. Move it back over here. Then path that up. Path that up. Path that up, please. There you go. Where are you? There it is. Come on. There you go. Okay, and give me that. Okay. So now I need to get the staff rooms, I guess, and put those over there. I also need another one. Give me that. Please? Please give me that. Game, I know you're having a bad time. Just give me that. Thank you. I know you're practically unplayable at this stage, but work with me for a second. Okay, into there. Into there. There we go. I can probably make the work zones real quick. Oh no, I can't do that because I haven't put down the thingies yet. It's actually a really bad spot for this building, I realize now, because that's where my viewing angle is. I don't want the guests to see the staff buildings, because they despise that sort of thing. The zoos are supposed to be magical places that work off of magic, not people power. Oop, almost. Hey. Okay, now that should cover it. Barely. Barely. There's not going to be any anything that require power on this side of the head. Purely because if I put them over there, then we won't be able to keep things working. I didn't put any trash cans there after all. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. There's ATMs that I put down. Okay, now back over to this side and do the same. All around the back end. Edge? Either or. I'm gonna need to put the talking point there. I'll probably put some ATMs down too, but that's not important yet. Favorites. Facilities are breaking down like crazy. I don't know why. I have like one mechanic to every like work zone or whatever, right? So it seems weird that it like isn't, you know, handling the breaking down more efficiently. Like, I've got a lot of mechanics. I'm using up a lot of money to to make the mechanics do their work. Quite surprised that there's any problems whatsoever, honestly. I'll do 2 talking points because I don't have a good path for it. Or 2 seating, rather. And we'll have 1 there and 1 over here. Snow leopard. Snow leopard. It's probably okay for that. I'll just move this one over a little bit. That's easier. Oop. Almost. There you go. Right there. Okay. And this is a snow leopard. And this is a snow leopard. And this is a snow leopard. And now we have our snow leopard stuff. Wow. What are you doing in there? Yes. Snow leopard. Yeah! Get that tree! Get it! Well, I guess you can just sort of, like, pad around instead of scratching up the tree some more. Just kneading the ground. Are you gonna lie down there, or are you just doing weird? Are you just, like, just making bread for no reason? Oh, there you go again. Get it! Kill it! Kill the tree! Good job. Making bickies. Going. What you doing? Where you going? Where you going and what you doing? Oh, you're sleeping. Alright, well, I'll allow it. Okay. Let me go ahead and assign my work zones. Because I have a bunch of work zones now that are unused currently. Or places that need work zones. So Red Panda and Snow Leopard can be next to each other. To the same location, rather. Although I think the red panda, it is covered by the water buffalo. Oh no. Another a dangerous animal's escaped somewhere. Great. Alright. Okay, so... Okay, I'll just finish this, you know? I'll finish doing this, and then I'll go check on the dangerous animal. I'm sure it'll be fine. Gotta get your priorities in order, you know? This work zone will be snow leopard and red panda. Okay, looking good. I'm not sure it's urgent. Yeah. Smallest big cat, snow leopard, which is much smaller than the biggest small cat, the puma or cougar, because of course that makes sense. Well, it's a genealogy thing or whatever, right? Those tourists can deal with the maulings themselves. Yeah, I don't even know what animal would possibly have broken out, you know? Where'd all these shops come from? And who was meant to take care of them? Probably raccoon and llama, based on the positioning? So, where's my llama / raccoon? Do I have a llama / raccoon? Ibex and bison needs a space. Oh no, it doesn't need a no space, because I haven't been spacing them. Okay. Llama, cougar. No, we need raccoon and water buffalo? Red fox and raccoon? What the hell? Well, alright. Okay, what was work zone 16? Did I designate anything here? No, I was just thinking about it and never got around to it. Okay, that'll be the 2 bears. I need to put a employee work station here, though. Bonk. Bonk. You're not gonna let me duplicate you. That's fine. Okay, over here. Pop, 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 pop. I'll move that in a second. Right there. Pop, pop, pop. Oops, that was right. Okay. Let me go back into that, find the work zone 26, whatever it was called. Work zone 16, 19, 16, there it is, yeah. And take those 2 buildings, and now that's done. It's the panda and other bear. No, what is it actually called? It's the Fomorian black bear. Is that right? Formosan. What is a Fomorian? That's like a demon or something, isn't it? Formosan? Fomori. It's fine. Anyway. Okay, what animal escaped? Snow leopard. I'm not surprised, but I wouldn't call that escaping. But I know why it escaped. It's because when I highlighted the entire wall to lift it up, it didn't highlight the tail because it wasn't part of the enclosure. Wish this wasn't a pain in the butt. No, not the whole thing. Come on now. Okay, give me this one. Go around. All the way around. To there. Lift up to 3.5 meters. Thank you. Lift this up to 3.5 meters. Thank you. Lift this up to 3.5 meters. Thank you. And delete that wall. And then it's in its enclosure again, but we're gonna have to get it out of this location somehow. Get out. Get out of here. Go back to where you belong, where the interesting stuff is. Why would you even come over here? Get out of here. No, Victor. Water treatment failed. I really wish my people would just repair stuff instead of like making me go over to them. There. Now it won't happen again. The walls are tall enough that they shouldn't be able to jump over. Are these trees climbable? Sure are. Sure they won't climb. Well... yeah. I mean, probably not, but... why risk it, you know? It's only like one tree that I was worried about them climbing anyway. Everything else should be fine. I'm trying to find one of the leopards, though, so I can see if they can get out anywhere else. But I don't know where they're at. I can't see them. Almost as if they're stealth animals lying in their beds. Okay, can you get out anywhere else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Great. Walk up the ramps on the walls. Yeah, I'm glad they don't know that this is like a thing they could walk up. That would really bother me because all of my enclosures have that sort of thing. Where the hell are you going? You're my mechanic, aren't you? Oh no, you're not. Where's my mechanic? And why are they not repairing the water treatment? Would be a cruel thing to suddenly patch. It sure would. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like obviously unintentional. Okay, I need 2 keepers. Okay, I need to pause to do this as well. Two keepers. I need 4 keepers. 4 keepers. And 4 caretakers. Actually, I don't think I need 4 caretakers, but maybe I do. Two mechanics. Maybe I'll just put some extra mechanics in for the sake of it. Because they're clearly not, they're like all highly trained, and they're clearly not doing their work the way they need to be. 2 security guards. 1, 2 educators. I don't think I need any more vets. So the staff have no work zones. We need to find no work zone handlers and put them into Panda and Formosan Black Bear. Panda and Formosan Black Bear. Snow Leopard and Red Panda. Snow Leopard and Red Panda. Then down to educators. Find no work zone. There you are. And a Formosan Black Bear. red. No, snow leopard, red. I keep looking for red panda, even though it's snow leopard first. Why are you idle? It doesn't really matter. I don't care. That's fine. You're allowed to be idle. As long as you don't, you're idle 90% of the year, so it's totally fine. But yeah, I would not be surprised if they eventually patch that. I don't know why they haven't done it already, because clearly those are ramps they should be able to easily get out from, but I'm glad they haven't done it yet. I'm just surprised they haven't done it yet. No work zone. Snow leopard, red panda. Oops. No work zone. Snow leopard, red panda. Oh, these security guards don't have any work zones, so I guess that's fine. Caretakers, we have 27, so I've clearly been putting them to a place. Snow leopard. Snow leopard. I think that's everybody. Okay, now train the entire staff, please. Perfect. Yes, good, good. Now unpause and let them go about their business. I think it means every one of my zones is now covered by work zones. Yep. Everything except these ones here, which were just entrance stuff, so anybody can use them. Awesome. Good, good. A funny thing, South American bush dog and maned wolf are very closely related, despite one being one of the shortest dogs and the other being one of the tallest actual dogs. Maned wolf took all the legs in the family. Casual Geographic, yeah. It's funny. The maned wolves look so weird. Like, so strange. Let's see. Mechanic. 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 Probably part of the reason that all these, got busted was because of, vandalism. Yeah, tons of stuff got vandalized. It's because they don't have enough, like, cameras down, but the cameras are, like, expensive to run. And there's a lot of space that I haven't bothered cameraing up, and it would take such a long amount of time to camera up every single one of them. It was that vandalized? Was one of were my water purifiers vandalized? No, surely not. Yeah, they cost. I think I'm losing money, and they cost a lot to like maintain. So they're probably not a good thing to put around, but because I may as well dot them here and there, just to sort of dissuade casual vandalism. Why couldn't they do like graffiti or something? How come they gotta like bust up my garbage cans? I don't need to be too aggressive with them. Just like around some spots would be better than none at all. Like near some ATMs, trash cans, places where people gather a lot, like those benches. Like right here. The security cameras are there to deter you, not necessarily to spot you. They're meant to make you think twice about stealing, not to prevent you from stealing. Okay, probably could use one right in the middle here, just because it's a blank spot. Of course, I don't have that many security guards anyway, so even if I did, like, they wouldn't be able to take care of many people. Oops, that was an accident, but I'll just keep it facing that direction. Just have one wonky security camera, it's fine. I haven't turned off the random rotation, so it's just randomly rotating it as I'm placing them, and I'm rotating them back how I want them to be. Very inefficient, but I just can't be bothered to click one option in a menu, which would make my life easier. This is a prime example of it's inconvenient, but not so inconvenient that I actually care to disable it. So it's just going to annoy me a little bit for a long time. It's annoying enough to get on my nerves, but not so annoying that I need to correct it. Okay. Now we need to light up this whole area, apparently. I mean, each of these is like $50 or something. Big Brother's watching you, exactly. But not very hard. Just sorta. Just like peeking in occasionally. Mostly just to see how you're doing, you know, not anything malicious, clearly. That was an elephant noise. I don't think there's any elephants over there. I don't know why that was how that... Oh, I don't have any elephants in the zoo. What was that about? Nice, nice, nice. Just about done here, I think. I might have to look a bit closer, but I'm pretty sure. Not much more. It would be nice if I had like a hotspot, a crime hotspot. Like where the most people are getting affected by crime without just like highlighting people, like, you know, guess who've been stolen from or whatever. Like where the most crime is being committed. Like I'm sure it's in the area that I haven't put cameras, clearly, but, you know, I'd like a little bit more information than that. Bush dog looks very much like a breed of domestic dog. Oh. You wouldn't steal outside the panda enclosure, would you? Certainly not. Very abrasive camera to be looking in, just bright white and... Well, I guess it's not that white, it's like gray. They've clearly, like, realized that pure white would be impossible to look at for long periods of time, but still brighter than everything else. Okay, nearly done. What is that noise? The penguins? Am I near the penguin enclosure? it moose? Baby moose? It's something anyhow. Okay, is that everything? Is that all the places lit up? Not quite. We have some pronghorns to put down. One there. One there. One here. Okay, and we'll put like one like back here where nobody ever goes, but just to be on the safe side. And that looks like everything. I don't think there's a path here to put it up. I don't think there's one there to put it up. Actually, it might be for the panda. Yeah, there is. Okay, one camera right here. Okay, that looks good. Everywhere's lit up, sort of. Not necessarily super thorough, but the cameras are down. I wanted to see what that was, but it's gone now. Sort of stature is because of the semi-aquatic, known as water dog in Spanish. Oh, that's fun. Panda. It's time? Yeah, I know. I just wanted to finish up that. Also known as the vinegar dog. Due to its urine smelling like vinegar, apparently. Ew. Don't have as much cameras as I do. You only put... You've only put them in the vending machine because they break every time? Yeah. I mean, the cameras are fully unnecessary. It's just like people like to vandalize stuff, so I figured it'd be a good idea to make sure I catch them when they do. Anyway, my stream has to end, and I am going to put a pin in the game and announce once more that this is the last time I'll be playing Planet Zoo for quite a while. I don't know when I'll get back to it. I like the game a lot, so I will play it again in the future, but I've been playing it consistently for about a year now, every Saturday, and I'd like to play other games. So I'll come back to it eventually, but I don't know when. But, yeah, I appreciate you hanging out and chatting, lurking, and all that. It's been a good time. I will be back tomorrow with... Case of the Golden Idol, I think, is what I chose to play. Because it's like a puzzly game. It's interesting. But yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Oh, I should probably raid, huh? Let's see. I don't know any of these people. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll raid this person because I don't know who else to raid. I don't know them. Hopefully they're nice. They have similar tags in that they're cozy and whatnot, so, and English, so there you go. Hopefully they're good. They're marked mature, but I'm out of here. Take care. Bye-bye.